tough matchup tonight. We could very well end up facing these guys in the postseason. So it's important to learn what we can and show them we're not about to back down. If we get it done here, it'll give us that much more confidence if we see them again. The stakes are raising every day at this point, so I better man up.
Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day! Changes. Splitter is checked in for Horford. Kent Bazemore comes in for Cephalosha. And Freak subbed in for Kyle Korver. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova in for Shumpert. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Irving, and it's Thompson in at center. A nice shot by Teague. Teague's got 9.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
It's a pick by Love. LeBron kicks to Love. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And a wide open look for Freak. Hits the three-point bomb.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against Brooklyn.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
And guys, you got to love the front court for these Atlanta Hawks. I mean, Al Horford and Paul Millsap both give up a few inches in terms of height, but you won't find a more skilled and versatile front court in the NBA.
Irving attacking, looking to end the run, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Mike Scott's checked in for Atlanta. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Teague. Cleveland also making some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. Smith comes in for James. And Mo Williams subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Schroeder passes to Mills. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Smith outside. From downtown, and that one's good. Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Mills dishes to Scott. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Irving with the ball. He's got 7. That's a 2 from Smith. The wing jumper off target.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. And Cavs head coach David Blatt begins his NBA career after a long and And Blatt, one of the most successful American coaches in European. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Splitter's checked in for Mike Scott. Kent Bazemore comes in for Cephalosha. Teague's checked in for Kyle Korver. And Freak subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Thompson in at the center position.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors delivered quite a performance. He picked up 18 points, and there didn't seem to be much you could do to stop him, shooting efficiently from both the field and the foul line. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
Assist from LeBron James.
The Hawks leading by 21. Kicks to Teague. Just 4 to shoot. Feeds it to Mills. Here's Thompson. His last outing, he had 8 points. James outside. Back to Irving. To the inside. Love. No good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Splitter, that's good.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
LeBron up top, covered by Mills. Now James for 3. Love, good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
For 3.
James has got 3 assists now in this one.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Hawks lead by 19. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. It's been one outstanding game from Jeff Teague.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor.
A completely new group on the floor. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Mills in at shooting guard. Splitter is out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Kent Bazemore. So that's the Hawks 5.
That's all me. That's all me.
And while we can, how about a look at the rookies with the highest shooting percentage since we returned from the All-Star break? Freak is second.
He has been outstanding since the break. Defenders have been struggling to slow him down.
Well, he's a really high percentage shooter, and he also does a nice job of not allowing defenders to get into his head, and he doesn't allow himself to get rattled either.
And both free throws good for Williams.
Boy, a perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Now here's Splitter. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. 5 to shoot. And here's Mills from the arc. And he